What is going on, guys? Get123 here, back with more SpinTires Mudrunner, and very recently we got some amazing news from Focus Home Interactive, which is the developer of SpinTires Mudrunner. They dropped a lot of new info in a post that they made last week that somehow I did not see until today. So for those of you who didn't get to see this post, and I'm sure there's a lot of you because this didn't really, I don't know, it wasn't very talked about. So I'm going to go over this update with you guys and also post a link to it in the description below if you'd like to follow along yourself. But first things first, last month Focus announced that they're going to start doing a monthly update, kind of like a blog post, where they just kind of let us know what they're working on, the things that we can expect, and basically whatever it is that they want to share with us. So right off the bat, that is just great news. It's always awesome to see a developer just, wanting to stay in contact with their community, and that just shows that they're listening to our thoughts and our ideas and our feelings. So I would say that that alone is promising for the future of SpinTires. But from here, the news only gets better, guys. So the first thing that they talk about is that they are releasing Steam Workshop map support early this year, which is absolutely amazing. If you play on console, you might not know exactly what this means, but for those of us who play on PC, there's only one way for us to get custom maps in SpinTires, and that is to go to these shady, sketchy third-party websites with ads popping up everywhere, and you try to go to the download page and it's constantly trying to redirect you to some other website and trying to trick you into downloading something you don't even want to download. It's horrible. So it'll be great finally having vehicle mods and map mods all in the same place. You don't even need to go over to the internet. You can just click subscribe. It's added to your game. It's quick, safe, easy, no risk of viruses. Exactly what we've all wanted. So then moving on, it actually goes on to talk about a second update coming out this year to the game. The first DLC just came out like a month or so ago, but they're actually coming out with another one called Mudrunner USA, and it says work in progress title. So Mudrunner USA will not be the official title of the DLC/game. They don't really specify whether it's DLC or a new game entirely, but being that Mudrunner just came out so recently, I'd say the odds are very high that it's only DLC. But regardless, Mudrunner USA is currently in development, and they aim to have it out this year, so that is awesome. They say it'll of course be set in the United States, because in case you guys haven't noticed, a lot of the current maps are based in Siberia and Russia, because this is actually originally, I think, a Russian-developed game. Just happened to catch on really well here in the United States, so it's great to see that they're finally showing the US a little bit of love. And the second part of that, which is also really great, is that they're looking into licensing official vehicles for the USA DLC. So that means that, no more of these generic-looking trucks or whatever. They're going to get some officially licensed vehicles. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's really just going to take the realism up a level and just make the game that much more submersive. So the next topic that they move on to is quite an exciting one. This is something you guys have been asking about for ages now. They finally are giving us some info on console mods. Oh my goodness. So they said, in addition to Mudrunner USA, we're continuing to explore the options of adding mods to console versions of the game. We love the modding communities for SpinTires Mudrunner and thank them for their enthusiasm in continuing to help make SpinTires Mudrunner the best it can be. We continue to currently look into the possibility to add some of our favorite mods into the console version of SpinTires Mudrunner as DLC. So that is absolutely incredible. We have been wanting console mods for so long, and to be entirely honest with you guys, I basically lost hope for console mods. I didn't think they were going to add them. Being that there was no word around the release date and they still never actually talked about them, I was not feeling optimistic at all. Luckily, I was wrong. Now, one thing that we should maybe note is that they did not explicitly confirm that mods are coming to console. If you look at the wording, it says, we're continuing to explore the options of adding mods to the console versions of the game. So it definitely sounds like something that they are working on and they expect to get up, but it doesn't really use the word confirm, or it doesn't say, hey, later this year we're adding mods. It says, like, we're trying to make it happen. My best guess here is that they're just trying to build hype. They don't want to confirm it right now because they want to save some of the good stuff for later in the year, so I think that a few months down the road, they're going to drop the official post saying, mods are officially confirmed and coming for PC. Edit, I totally meant to say console there, but moving on. People are going to be excited, they're going to be loving it, but for now, this is almost kind of like a way to tease the possibility of it. But yeah, so anyways, for the final point of this video, there's one more thing that is awesome here. Finally, a Nintendo Switch version of SpinTires Mudrunner is currently being worked on. Wow, what a curveball. That really came out of left field for me. I would have never thought that we would have been seeing SpinTires on Nintendo Switch. It says we don't have much more to say on this right now, but it is coming, and we'll have more news about it in the future. So I don't know what it was, but I just didn't see SpinTires coming to the Switch. I just didn't think that it was a game that particularly suited the gamers that Nintendo was trying to target with their games, but I'm so glad that they made this decision, and I think this is going to be great for everybody. This is going to be great for SpinTires, because the Switch is selling like hotcakes right now. It is a super successful console, and I think there are tons of gamers out there who would love to play SpinTires, but they don't have a gaming PC, or an Xbox One, or a PS4. But I also think this will be really good for Nintendo. From what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be the first game of its kind on a Nintendo console. I mean, a true off-roading simulator. I don't think they've ever really done anything like this before. This is uncharted territory. So that is actually it for the update. They pretty much dropped 4 big pieces of news, which is incredible to me. If they can keep treating us like that every month, that would be awesome, but I assume that next month we probably won't get such big announcements. But hopefully a few updates along the way. Maybe each month I'll make a video covering the monthly SpinTires update. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. Should I do that? And I'm also curious to know which one of these 4 new pieces of info are you most excited about? The Nintendo Switch confirmation, console mods, Mudrunner USA, or the fact that the workshop will now support maps. Let me know in the comments down below. So that's gonna do it for me, guys. Please stay tuned for more videos in the future. I will see you next time.